and connect with us and turn up your glow factor. Join us for all kinds of beautiful Sundays in June from 8 to 10 on HSN and shop all month long at hsn.com.
Get deals on tap with the HSN app. Opt into push notifications to get shipping updates, app-only deals, and special offers sent straight to your phone. Get alerts when your favorite items have dropped in price or come back in stock. Take your shows on the go. Stream HSN wherever you are, 24 hours a day. Download now and take $10 off your first app purchase. Happy shopping.
Hey guys, welcome to HSN. I'm Suzanne Runyon. What are we all going to do together today? Well, we're going to have some fashion fun. Then we've got an amazing electronics hour coming up, and the third hour is going to be Pry Beauty. So if you've got this going this way, we're going to get it all back up this way with one of the best beauty lines you'll find here at HSN. Come on over here with me. We got a lot to talk about, including our fabulous today's special from Antthony. I adore him. But first and foremost, let me show you what's coming up. This is a big deal. It is the only two-piece set that we are offering today in our hour, the only two-piece set. And isn't it gorgeous? I love how it flows. I love the pants she's wearing. It just looks amazing. Jetta's joining me. Hello, darling. Jetna is joining me. She's one of our brand new models, and she's gorgeous. But here's what's happening on this. We have it on sale to $49.95. We have a black tropical floral, a modern cobalt floral. That's the one you're seeing right there. And you get both the top and the pant for basically the price of the pants, for gosh sakes. Anyway, floaty, pretty. Isn't that print amazing? It's absolutely everything Antthony's about, really dressing women in incredible style, but comfortable and practical at the same time. So that's going to be coming up. We've got a whole show full of goodies from one of our favorite and one of the longest running designers here at HSN. But first, okay, big deal. All right, we're so excited because we have an amazing today's special. It has been on fire since midnight when we launched it, and I have to tell you, you know, it's one of those things you just got to get. Okay, let's just not mess around. It's one of those items that is so figure friendly. It's so easy to wear. It's cool. It's comfortable. It's stretchy. It's feminine. Got a little bit of sexiness to it. It is everything that Antthony does so well at a price that even surprised me. You know, I've been doing this biz for a very, very, very long time. And I walked in and I have two of Antthony's mesh line dresses. Two of my very favorite dresses come from Antthony. They're mesh on the top and they've got the full lining inside, right? I own two of them. In fact, I bought the exact same style in two different colors. I love them. I wear them. I posted them online before. They're fabulous. That exact same material that everybody has fallen in love with is now in this brand new design. And do you know it's been 6 years since Antthony has done a Dress Today special. I'm going to do the colors for you. Great prints. He's all about doing fabulous prints, and I'll give you some sizing. And then, of course, I've got to get Antthony out here with me. He'll join us in just a sec. So right here in the front, this is called our Animal Multi. Miss Lori's wearing that. Really? Is that it? No kidding. All right, I have less than 600 left. This is going to go, everybody. And we have lost a few sizes. Okay, petite, extra, small through medium are gone. So if you have the other sizes, we have average and petite lengths too. All right, right after that, look how pretty this is. This is called the Butterfly Multi. All the blues and the purples in there, the black in the background, less than 1,000 left there. Well, daggone, these are all going to be gone before the night's over. This one I love. Tamara was wearing this one a couple of hours ago. Immediately looked up the screen. I said, oh, that is so gorgeous. This one's called the Floral Multi, and you can see it's got this orange mesh base to it with all these beautiful pinks and yellows, a great amount of colors. Now, on the opposite side, the next one is the one I'm actually wearing, and this one's called the Garden Multi. Again, plenty of colors to work with to incorporate back. A hot red pump would look amazing with it. A cute white sandal's gonna work. Even Antthony said earlier, and I totally agree, you could take this, put on a pair of black high shaft boots into the fall, no problem. And then finally, look at this one. If you want something that reminds me of just a vacation instantly. You throw it on, even if it's a staycation, you feel like you're going on one. This is called the Palm Multi. And it looks like we've actually already sold out of one other design that we had earlier. All right, so again, size-wise, extra small for 3X. I'm 5'5½", and I am wearing the medium. If you saw Tamara earlier, we're both very different bodies, but both of us were wearing the medium. And then we go up to 3X, and the lengths are average 52 inches, and your petite is 49. Look, thank you for that shot. It's so fun, it's so flirty, and it's so darn comfortable. All right, Anthony's ready, but I got to give him a bit of an intro first, okay? I love Anthony very, very much. He is one of the most successful and longest running designers here on HSN. In his DNA is couture designing. If you ever go online and watch his pages and follow him on Facebook and Instagram, you will see these couture dresses that are out of this world. And he's so successful because he understands how to design and build amazing clothes that are designed for all of us. And there he is, my Anthony. Hi, sweet pea.
Hey, Susan. Hi, Sunshine. How are you?
I am good. Oh my gosh. I am so excited because, as you know, I'm such a fan of your mesh combo. Like, this is my favorite fabric and combo you do of all time. I bought multiple dresses the last time you did this, and I love them so much. So I'm glad you brought it back in this brand new style.
Well, you know, I love the European mesh, and I love the way it works with the sewing machine. It just loves the needle. It loves how we tailor it. And when we had the opportunity to bring today's special as a dress, I ran to my longest running manufacturer, Glenn Schlossenberg, and he made this happen. And I'm so proud of the workmanship that the HSN team poured into the décolleté of this dress. All the ingredients, the materials, the findings are the top of the line as far as a fashion designer could use in the world. And when you ladies get this at home, you're going to be so impressed. You're going to be so impressed with the workmanship, and the love that went into this garment is amazing.
Okay, Anthony, hang on one second, because I'm getting updates already. Lori, by the way, is working it like nobody's business. Isn't that a fun dress? She looks so good. All right, Lori, so Lori's with me. Lori's 5'9", and Lori is in the small. I'm 5'5", I'm in the medium. I actually, honestly, probably could have done the small as well, because it's very forgiving, but definitely go for your regular HSN size. You'll be good to go. So, Anthony, of my favorites, because I have a lot of your stuff, the mesh, there is something so breezy, so comfortable, I don't know, easy. You never have to fitz with it. There's no zipper. Your mesh is like almost a dream fabric for me. And I think it is for literally millions of others that are out there. It's such a unique and easy fabric to wear.
You know, it's a combination of the weft and warp yarns of this fabric. The European mesh is very condensed, so you don't get that loss of memory. You get a really good, technical, tight weave on this, and it doesn't snag rings, it doesn't snag jewelry, and it's the same kind of mesh that they use in ice skater costumes, so it has a lot of body to it. And then when we do these really impressionist textiles on it, it just pops. Like, the flowers are three-dimensional. When we do abstract, they really look like someone's watercolored and painted on the goods. So when you wear this, not only are you getting something visually appealing, the body is stretched. Every 8-way directional stretch you get in this fabric, and it breezy. I live in the southern belt in what we call the low country in Savannah, Georgia, and we get so humid this time of the year. When you put this on, you don't get puddles. You don't get that, you know, that I'm feeling hot moment. When you come home from a church event or any kind of special event on a weekend, you just want to go out on the patio and you feel so relaxed in this fabric.
Oh, completely. Oh my goodness. And if you haven't tried his mesh design, you really honestly don't know what you're missing. All right, I got to give you an update, everybody. Well, yeah, okay, so how many have we sold? Because even that, oh, there you go. All right, it's only noon here on the East Coast. It's much earlier out in the West Coast. We have now sold 7,000 already. Now, why is that relevant? Why do you care at this point? It is because, especially if you want the animal or you want this gorgeous floral that I'm showing you, there's now less than 500 left in the animal. You will be the belle of the ball. You will walk into that restaurant and everybody go, oh my goodness. If it's like you said, a hot and sticky day, I don't care where you live, it'll look fabulous. I like this one and the black floral that I'm wearing, the multi-floral, especially transitioning into fall. Earlier, Anthony, you were saying, oh my goodness, put on a cute little pair of booty shooties and out the door you go, looking so chic and pulled together. So this really will take take you through at least 3 of the seasons, and 4 if you live down in the southern states where it's relatively warm all the time. So this is an option, obviously. The animal is going to go first. If you're thinking about the animal, I have 400 left total. It's basically in our extra large 1, 2, and 3X. So if you're getting the animal, don't wait. If you saw Anthony on earlier today, don't wait. You might have seen him at midnight if you're still hanging out with us. Do not wait, especially if you want to get that great animal. This print, I have to say, is sensational, Anthony. I know you talked about it, but boy, oh boy, girls, if this is the one that you're really attracted to, absolutely get it now. It's stunning, like really stunning, Anthony.
You know, I bought a beautiful home in Savannah, Georgia, and the lady who built the house, her name was Jean Pappy, and Mrs. Pappy was very, you know, a grande dame of the South, and she dressed very dreamingly, and I became really good friends with her granddaughter. And when I was designing this dress, I was out on my veranda, and I was looking at the camellias she planted many years ago, back in 1956, and I wanted to do a print that evoked the same emotion I felt when I looked at these camellias at full bloom. And Wida in the New York office, she said, I have the perfect idea. And we poured so much tropical romance, so much mystery and southernness into this print. I tell you, if you women love a bouquet of flowers, if what woman doesn't love a nice bouquet of flowers, please treat yourself to this dress. This bouquet will never wilt, it'll never leave, it'll never fade. It'll be a forever bouquet in your life. It really will.
It's so cute. It just reminds me, I would love to have Anthony as my neighbor, because if you haven't started following him, please follow him. He has the most beautiful yard and gardens. He takes pictures of it all the time. You see the influence of your new home in a lot of your prints you're doing now, which I love that. Very Southern, very genteel. And it is like, if you want to be that belle of the ball, this is your dress. Now, a couple of the features, Anthony, too. It's long sleeve. So a lot of people are like, oh, long sleeve, how can I do it? Yes, because it's this really lightweight mesh, that's how you can wear a long sleeve even on a hot, sticky day. The mesh has this incredible stretch. You know what? It has almost kind of a bounce to it, which actually makes the dress even more comfortable in a way. You'll love it. I am not kidding you. My 2, and Anthony, I know you know, because I sent him a picture one time. I was at a Sunday brunch after a wedding, and I was wearing one of his mesh line dresses, and I sent him the picture, and I said, you got to look at this dress. I love it. I took it in front of this really cool old brick wall. I was somewhere in Georgia when I took the picture, and I said, please, Anthony, here's your dress in action. And I know he sees pictures all the time like that from his fans and the legions of his customers. And I said, but look at this dress. Like, you know, he designed it for God's sakes. Of course he knows what it looks like. But I was so tickled, Anthony, to have it on. And you know what? I carry all my weight in my belly area, and I never one moment had to look down and fits with it, or it wasn't tight anywhere.
Right.
But it wasn't so voluptuous or big that I felt like I was wearing an oversized tent, you know? And that's what's great about this. See, everything stretches. And what I really love is, watch, I mean, everything stretches, but no zippers, no buttons, nothing to fool with. It doesn't screw up your hair and your makeup when you're putting it on. It's just all about comfort, but yet really accenting what can be, for me, for sure, and many of us, the toughest part is our body. Look what this does. It actually makes it look like I have a waist. So Anthony, can you address the design specifics of how you create that trompe-l'oeil look?
It's so amazing. I'm glad you mentioned that, because Therese in our office and Carrie here in the home office are specialists on dresses. And the first thing you do as a designer is you learn how to make the perfect dress. And what they did is a soft arc along the natural waistline. We didn't do a true ump here, which will make a woman look like she's in maternity. But what we did is a soft arc, raising the natural waistline, which gives you an illusion of a flat tummy, which is all smoke and mirrors. And what I love so much about this fabric is it glides so nicely against the skin, and with the lining that we use, it just gives a great shape that will never lose its shape. Some dresses you'll buy and knit, and they'll grow 2 or 3 inches as you wear them and as you care for them. This dress, because you have that security of the soft elastic that's done in an arc formation and is stitched in a ditch, it will always keep that shape. And look at it on the model. See how it just glides across her tummy area? And then what I love about this sleeve, it's convertible. You can zhuzh it up and get a short sleeve with the blouson effect. And we did a little sea breeze with the GIMP embroidery, so you really get the feeling as if you want to do long sleeve at night, because it gets a little chilly, you can. During the day, you can pull a full-on short sleeve with that elastic, and you can really have so much fun with this dress because it is a canvas. Even though it's a print, it is a canvas to your body.
It absolutely is. And it's to any BODY. That's the other cool thing too. It doesn't matter. Short, tall, you know, curves, no curves, girls, no girls, whatever you got going, it really is universally flattering for everyone. And I got to tell you, I think that is hard to do. All right, Miss Jetna is wearing this incredible floral that we're all crazy in love with, and it's called the Floral Multi. I wanted to bring this over with you. This is very similar to the print that I have in the dress of the exact same design. I love his dresses so much in this mesh. I bought two of the exact same design. One was in a solid and one was in a print. This is very much what my print color looks like. I just wanted to tell you, when we start to run out of, hi Lori, the animal, and we start to run out, because I think that, again, I want to get it right. It's the Floral Multi. You just saw Jetna in it. I would absolutely go for this. I want to give it a little love because this to me screams, please take me on a cruise, or I'm gonna feel like I'm on vacation, even if it's a staycation. I think this print turned out amazing.
Well, to me, it reminds me of the Cayman Islands. It reminds me when we were kids, we'd go to the Cayman Islands and we'd look at the turtles and the water was so crystal clear. And you could see a reflection of whatever you're wearing. It has a very reflective quality to it. If you love turquoise, if you love citrine, if you love any of Chaco Canyon pieces that we sell here at the network, this will look so pretty with polished silver and any of your chunky jewelries, any of your J. King mine finds. I always think of a dress as a piece of jewelry, and this is the perfect jewelry print to wear back with all your collection of jewelry.
Or even gold, if you want to do chunky gold. I just had, you might not have seen it, but Bellezza, I was on with Bellezza. And yes, I did shop. I got, if anybody watched me the other day, I totally bought the horse bit necklace. This with gold jewelry, or even silver, because it picks up on that kind of mirrory water effect. Like silver would look great, gold would look great. Your turquoise would look, any blues. I've got a blue ring this would look amazing with. But again, this V-neck is so complimentary to our neckline, and also it's just so complimentary to all that jewelry that we collect. Hello, darling. How are you? This is Grace. So let's talk a little bit about your butterfly
Hi,
design.
Grace.
Yeah,
I love
Anthony's
your
meeting
name.
all these new people as well.
I love your name, Grace. So pretty. You know, I love this print. This is probably my favorite one because this is like the moon goddess print to me. This is like the most aware of the most aware. I love butterflies. I love the flight of a butterfly, and monarchs are like the supreme diva of butterflies. And we captured her in navies and purples and wonderful light blues. And when you wear this, ladies, you're gonna feel so like part of nature. And this to me is the perfect summer dress because wherever you go, you're never overdressed, you're never underdressed. And that balance of navy with those flirty blue colors just looks so happy. When you walk into a wedding or a bar mitzvah or any special event in your family or in your best friend's family, this is the dress you wear to your best friend's wedding. And everyone's gonna say, you did it right, you did your girl right, or you did your boy right wearing this type of dress.
So Anthony, I'm getting ready to go to a wedding this weekend, actually in St. Augustine, right? And I am taking one of your mesh dresses with me for Friday night, because on Saturday they want more formal, which is fine. I got that covered. But what do you do Friday night? I want to feel special. I'll be in St. Augustine. It's going to be a little sticky and hot. And yes, one of your dresses is heading to another wedding with me, so I hope you enjoy the wedding.
Thank you. I love weddings because you get to meet so many different people and you learn so much about the couple. I mean, by meeting friends that you've never met, and it's always a good time. And clothing is a great place to share. I mean, you share your designers, your loves. I learned so much about clothing design from people attending weddings more so than just being in the industry. You know, everybody's trying to look their best, and the biggest pressure is going to your class reunion, you know, or you're going to visit old friends. You want to look your best and feel your best.
Oh, absolutely.
This dress totally shows up for you.
So, Miss Lori, you're not going to be spinning too much longer, girl, because because yours is going to sell out. All right, so here's what's going to happen, guys. If you want the dress Miss Lori has on, there's less than 300 in animal. If you're getting the average length, you're actually okay, but that means I've got like 3 or 4 in each. Most of the petite is now gone. Again, extra small through 3X. The animal will not have another airing. There's going to be a whole bunch of people later on tonight who are either going to go online to try to get it because they saw it earlier and it's going to be sold out, or they'll never know it even existed. The next most limited is this little baby right here. This is called the Floral Multi. I think I've lost some sizes in petite already. If you're a floral girl, if you love color, oh my goodness, I just almost insist you get this one. This is the one you walk into the wedding, like you said, the class reunion, you're going to church, you're going to synagogue, wherever you go, and people just go, wow. If some girl walked into a restaurant like this, I would want to meet this person. I swear to you. I think it is one of the prettiest color combinations ever, Anthony. I mean, and you do some amazing prints, but I have to tell you, I am all over this one. I think it is absolutely stunning and really breathtaking.
You know, I like you said, I love my garden. There's never been a plant that I didn't fall in love with. And I love color, and I love mixing these beautiful Gerber daisy tones, these beautiful Madame roses, and then you get a little bit of the daffodil colors together. And I tell you, what really brought this all home for me was working with Wida on this print, because we both love life. And if you have to love life to design clothes. You have to love the experience of getting older, your body changes, to really design good clothing. And in designing this dress, we learned so much from our core customer about what her wants and needs. And what you have here is the perfect balance of print and shape. And when you get this at home, I just want you to just take it out of the package. You don't have to even have the baby. You don't have to steam it. It comes fully ready to wear. There's no wrinkles, no creases in this fabric. This fabric is amazing. Okay, wait, let me add to that, because I always take a little carry-on. I hate lugging luggage, and yet I love fashions and I love shoes. So I have to pick only the best of the best. When I took your last best dress to the other wedding I went to, I balled that baby up. I rolled it up like a Tootsie Roll and shoved it in my bag. When I got there, I thought, this is going to be bad, right? And when I got there, I went, nope. And I was like, whoa, it's ready to go. Thus, it's going on another trip this weekend. It's a miracle. Oh, it really, honest to God, it is. And I wanted to show something else, Anthony, everybody's worried about, and you shouldn't be. Okay, the mesh. Look, okay, this is sheer. That's what makes it so darn comfortable. And really, it's just so cool. It's springy. It's got a cool hand, actually. Every single dress is lined underneath it. Now, how can I prove to you how good this lining is? And again, this is breezy soft. Look at the stretch on that. I mean, crazy, right? Okay. Yeah. Here's the cool thing, and I usually don't reveal this much. I put on a bright white cami because I wasn't sure what color I was going to wear today. I mean, it's bright white, and the cami is up here, and it goes down to here. You cannot see. You can't even see it. At all. So please, even if you go with the lightest one, which would be this one, which we're calling, Kevin, you're going to have palm. Even if you go with the lightest one, and look how pretty this is. You've got that beautiful turquoise underneath. Isn't that stunning? Don't worry, you don't see anything. Also, you know what you can really see on this one is your finishing on the edge here. Isn't it gorgeous? We did what we call a lattice finish, and Therese in our New York office, she said, well, let's try to romance this hemline. And doing that is like you find on the finest Hermes scarves. They do a wonderful little tight finish, and it gives it a nice little soft ruffle effect along the hemline. And it's gorgeous. It's a great finisher. And then again, you don't have to worry about weight with this fabric. Yes. This fabric is so lofty. And the best treat about this garment is the sleeve set-in. It's a soft raglan, so you get full rotation in your arm. You don't have restriction. A set-in sleeve kind of restricts you. A raglan is the best two worlds of a dolman and a set sleeve. Yep. You'll feel so comfortable, and you'll feel it on your neckline. It won't fall off of your shoulder line. That is such a good point too. And again, because there's no lining in the sleeves, you get the coverage, which we all like, without any of the heat. It's none at all. All right, so Anthony, I got to do some updates. All right, Kevin, let's go through this. We've sold almost 8,000. It's only noon here on the East Coast. That's now more than half of what we brought in. This is going, and it's going to be gone a little bit later. All right, number 2. The most popular is the Animal Multi. We have 200 left, last chance on that. You also love the Floral Multi. That's the one that has the beautiful oranges and the yellows. I have only 1,300 left there, and we are losing some sizes here. Now, the other one is, just to give you kind of an update, this is going to be our
butterfly that's called Butterfly Multi. Wow, really? There's only 1,000 left here.
I love it.
Petite 3X is now sold out. The one I'm wearing is called the Garden Multi with all the back background. Look at the roses, and that's printed on mesh. Like, you think they'd be all distracted and all kind of mushy looking, and look how really authentic the roses look on mesh. And then finally this one, another very, very popular design. It's called the Palm, and there's 1,600 left. So that's kind of the whole story. We have petite, we have average length. The average length is 52 inches, your petite is 49, and we have extra small through 3X. It's not a matter of if, it's really a matter of which one do you get, and you want to get it when, which would be now. And normally, if I'm at midnight, I'm like, hey, great, all the colors, we're good, you're okay for now. I usually can predict pretty well which ones are going to be more popular, and usually my predictions come true. When you're doing noon, which normally I don't do, but I'm thrilled to be here at noon, this is the moment where I go, oh boy, most of the time our today's specials start to get limited around, you know, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 o'clock at night, and they're, oh, stuff's selling out. No, this one's already half gone, and we just hit noon. If you live in the north, great. If you live in the West Coast, it's a fabulous dress. For those of us who used to live in the South, I did as of 4 days ago. It's a great dress, even if it's hot and sticky. And Anthony, one of my favorite things you said earlier when I was watching you is wintertime, or fall at least, put on a pair of really cute boots, and how funky fun will that look be? It almost is like boho chic when you do that.
Absolutely, and these three sisters right here, they allow you to do that. You can put a denim jacket on the butterfly, you could put a leather jacket with a shaft boot. The animal, you could put a chocolate blazer, maybe one of Colleen Lopez's, you know, Latisse type faux leather details. The black is a must-have with a red or racy red blazer with some red boots or a chocolate boot. I mean, these three prints take you right into transitional season. They're amazing prints, and again, they're very high-end. They're the kind of prints you'll see at Bergdorf Goodman, the kind of prints you'll see at Neiman Marcus. They're very, very high-end, and you can tell this is designer. You could put a 3 in front of that price tag, and you could easily see this in a better store.
Well, and you know, I've never seen, Anthony, and this is interesting. Well, it's funny. I don't shop for clothes very often anywhere but HSN. I truly don't, guys. I really don't. Most of my wardrobe's HSN. I have never seen this fabric out in any store. They could actually base an entire store on just this mesh-lined stuff. It's that good.
Yeah, you know, I love this fabric. Between this and the millennial cloth we brought to HSN in the past 3 years, I feel we really given our girls, our ladies, what they want as far as active fabrics that really work in any setting. And this type of fabrication, going from AM to PM dressing, maybe, you know, you're a weekend warrior, you're traveling a lot, you rarely are home. This is a saving grace to packing and styling. And then if you're a woman who works, you're a school teacher, or maybe you're in real estate sales. One of my good friends, she's a realtor, and she has to go into hot houses all the time, get the air conditioning going, and put the, you know, the pie in the oven, and get it all smelling great to sell a house. And she has to wear clothes that are non-restricting, you know, and maybe you just can't put clothes on easily. You have a little bit of mobility issue. You know, that's a big factor. Women who want a dress to slip on, you love a dress, but they have buttons, they have buckles and bows, and they have gadgets that you have to be zipped in. You don't have a honeydew in the house. How many lady at home don't have a honeydew? You know, this dress does it all for you. You don't have to worry about somebody zipping you up in the back, you know? It's very, very effortless.
It's a honey don't.
Right?
Yeah, we don't need no help with this dress. Just throw it on and go. And you know, it really will. I think if you've never tried his mesh items, this is going to sound crazy. But when you go, like, I know for a fact exactly how I'm going to look and feel Friday night when I'm wearing his mesh dress I have at home. And I have 2 of the exact same designs. That's how much I love it so much. And it is a feeling of confidence. You feel very, very pretty. Oh, it's funny. The other host earlier, I saw a couple earrings, and they were like, oh, everybody's complimenting me. And I'm like, yeah, right. No, actually, when I was coming down the hall, I also got a ton of compliments. They're like, what is that? I go, oh, that's our today's special on HSN. So I have to say, that is the truth. You get tons of compliments when you're wearing it. All right, here's, we're gonna, 8,000 now sold, well over half our quantity. Here's my only warning. The animal will not be available after this airing. This is it on the animal. Yeah, there's about 100 left, so you gotta hurry. I'll just put that aside. And then I would also not wait on this. And this one, again, is called Floral Multi. There's 1,200 left. That to me is as bougie gorgeous as you can imagine, and well worth it.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Oh my God.
Oh, it's a lady. It's the lady of the house.
It truly is. I would, if someone walked into a room, a restaurant, whatever, and had this on, I would immediately be like, oh my gosh, I love your dress. I mean, it's really beautiful. And then the other options are equally as
She
lovely.
shines. It's a showstopper.
Oh, it is. Oh, completely. I love it. Hope you do this print or something like it again. It's really pretty. All right, so a couple things about HSN that you might not know. We have what's called free exchanges. Now, that makes, I believe, shopping for our fashions even easier. And what happens is, let's say you get it home. And it's the wrong size. You're like, oh, you know, I really, really wanted a different color. Well, we'll do all that exchange for you for free. You don't have to pay a bunch of shipping to get that fixed. So take advantage of it, especially if you're shopping with us for the first time and you've never done it before. I'll tell you what I did. I used a free exchange. It's funny, I'll never forget, I was buying DG2. Now, I do not have this issue with Antthony, and I usually don't have with DG2, but I bought something, and honestly, I had eaten too much over the holidays, it was too small. So I thought, I'm gonna do the free exchange. I'd never done the free exchange thing. I'm like, oh, I'll give it a shot. So I did it. The exchange arrived before I put my one in the mail. That's how fast our free exchanges was. It was amazing. Like, even before I had time to put the other one in the mail to get it to us, which was free, the new one had arrived. So there you go, it works. All right, okay, another heads up. Grab this one. It is the only two-piece set. It is such a darn good price. It's so easy to wear. The prints are amazing. And I've got two choices, excuse me. This is the only two-piece set we have in the show. And I know you all love a really good value. So this is beyond the Today Special, which is incredible. This is another one of those exceptionally good deals because you're getting full real pants with this, and you're also getting this beautiful multi-layered chiffon top. Gorgeous. Two color options. This one is called the Black Tropical Floral. So we've got lemony yellow, you've got beautiful blacks, grays, there's whites in here as well. The other one, which is so pretty, this is called Modern Cobalt Floral. So that whole beautiful, almost sapphire white story, as elegant as can be, very summer fresh. Really love this. Now, the top length, because it's high-low, is 22 inches to 35 inches, and the pant inseam is 30.5 inches. So Antthony, where do you want to start with the top first? Because I think that's actually, it's so romantic and again, very, very easy to wear.
Well, I love this silhouette because it has the scarf effect, and you can even tie one side over, and then we layered it, so it has this wonderful kashibo fabric. It's like a kashibo crepe, and it's dreamy because it floats. It's very light in areas, so if you're having your own little personal summer in your area, this will be very easy to wear. And then it's layered, so it's kind of tiered, so you have one layer here, then you have a second layer there, and then along the back, you have this wonderful elongated, almost like a scarf effect. A jewel neckline, which is perfect. And I chose for the blue a monotone, which I love. I love these monotone prints because they can go anywhere. You can wear this back with a white pant, maybe our millennial pant you want to wear it back with. It'll be fantastic. And then you get our #1 pant in our studio stretch goods, very clean waistband, tapered with a pocket. This is a traveler pant, and it has a little bit of a different finish. So if you're traveling, you're doing a lot of mobility things, you're in and out, you're a school teacher, you're a career girl, this is a pant you want to lean on. Most women, we sell this as separate for $39 to $40. So you can wear this with anything. It's a great, great canvas to dress up, dress down.
Yeah, it's funny because a lot of times I think if you're at home and you see the price of $49.95, you're like, oh, that's just for the shirt, and then I got to buy the pants separately, and you're like, ah, what do I get? It's so nice to have them both, and this is his day in, day out, very successful pant. It's as he mentioned, it's normally right around $39.95. So basically, for $10 more, you're getting this beautiful, beautiful shirt. You know, I love the sleeve treatment you did on this as well. It gives us coverage, which is lovely. It's not just a tank style.
Well, whenever I approach a design, I always approach sensibility, but also something that you've never seen before. This has a little winkle, gives a little winkle to the wearer. When she wears it, it winks at people because it has that very unexpected detailing of the scarf being a little more draped in the back. And then you have this soft print that just reminds me of, like, you know, going to Arizona and these wonderful Frank Lloyd Wright gardens where it's like abstract cactile. And then you mix a little bit of these deep, rich vintage century colors that just pops it. Not everything has to be bright and happy. Some prints are allowed to be a little bit more demure. And I love this print because it's very demure. If you're a woman that classic black pant, classic navy pant, classic gray. Like my mom, she's a lover of chocolate color bottoms. So this is a great print that can go with a chocolate pant, could go with a dark denim pant. Right. And you're still showing up for the fashion parade, but you're not looking out of place personally for yourself as far as your taste bud.
Well, and Anthony, the other thing that's so nice about this is, like, okay, if you have just a great pair of white Bermudas or a black Bermuda, if you have a legging you want to wear, you could wear a legging with it because you give us plenty of coverage. And if you don't mind, Jetna, can you turn around for us? I want you to see the length on the back, you guys. Nothing's grabbing, nothing's, gonna cause you to have discomfort when you sit down. But I love that because you do have a nice long length on the back to give you all the appropriate coverage we need. This is the one that, man, you wake up and it's a Monday and you're trying to get out the door, or it's Saturday and you're going to go for lunch and it's hotter than blue blazes. You're going to throw that top on. I really believe, Anthony, that top will be suitcase worthy. That's another level of greatness when you can make a suitcase. And this is one of those I think you really can because it's so versatile. And really, even if you're going to a nice event, Anthony, this would look certainly appropriate.
Well, I know in the state of Georgia, us Georgians, and how about those Bulldogs, we like to dress up. And it starts when you're a little girl. And all you Georgian peaches out there, you know what I'm talking about. When mama starts dressing you for Sunday church or any kind of social, you start real early on at 6 years old knowing how to put it together. And so now these young ladies have grown up there in their 20s and their 30s, and they got fashion game, and they got their own social pages on TikTok and all across platforms where they show you how to live the Southern style. So this is nothing for our girls to put together. They'll be like, oh yeah, we do that in a second. And then you go and Suzanne, you flip a page, you go to the grocery store, it's like game on. I mean, they don't leave the house without looking perfect. It's like game is on. Even at the manicurists, they look in their best. I wish you could just hang around with me in the South and you just go, you're like, wow, these women really show up. Hairdo, everything done perfectly right.
Yeah, you couldn't have picked a better place for you to live than Savannah, Georgia.
I know, I was like, I love it. And my girl, one of my neighbors said, well, what's your China setting? I said, what do you mean, what's my China setting? She goes, what do you have on your plates? I was like laughing. I thought it was so cute. What pattern is on your daily plates?
Did you go out and get a China set?
I had to get a day and an evening set because they have 2 sets of china, you know. You can't have the same set for day that you have for night.
Oh, of course, Pshaw. Of course you can't. Love those Southern women. I really do. Okay, I do want to talk a little bit about, I'm going to show you guys the pant, and Anthony's got it in his hand, because here's what you need to think about. If you were just buying this pant, again, one of the favorite fabrics that he's done is this pant, and you're just buying it by itself, this is $39, almost $40 alone. But think about just a cute little white top with it, and you've got a great little white sandal on. You put on a funky little white tennis shoe with this, and again, you've just got I'll tell you what would be beautiful, this blue, because this blue is so perfect for summer. This blue with a white crisp blouse with a collar, maybe tie the blouse up right here, put on a great little white sandal. You just feel and look amazing. So understand, these aren't blow-off pants. I know the star of the show really is the top, but these are everyday, take everywhere, wear to everything pants. And so while you might not do the print every day, the pants you're going to get so much more use out of. You'll love the print. It's stunning. But I love it when I have a great pant that feels good and fits good. How do you consider, or how do you describe the way these should fit on a woman's body, Anthony?
Oh, let me tell you, I have a lot of school teachers. One of my school teachers is on Instagram. Her name is Donna Lynn. And Donna Lynn is in her 30s years. And she says these pants she can get on the floor and work with the students and then get up and not have to worry about a wrinkle. They don't confine or constrict your thighs. I'm telling you, this is the most celebrated fabric in my collection because women who are on the go, they can just throw it in the washing machine, it dries in a spin cycle, and it doesn't feel like, poly and ester. It feels like you're wearing the most luxurious silk jersey. And I'd have to say that because there's some fabrics out there you go, oh my gosh, I would be caught dead with that. But this fabric is so delicious. It's just like a good mascara, and you you girls who are watching, you know what I'm talking about? Good mascara that doesn't glomp and clump and does all that crazy stuff to your eyelashes. That's what these pants are like. You put them on, and you just feel delicious in them. You don't want to, you fall asleep in them. You feel so guilty. You wake up one morning grading papers. You're like, oh my God, I fell asleep in Antthony's pants. And Donalyn shared that story with me. She doesn't have to worry about, you know, creases and feeling out of place in car line, because car line is the worst duty you could have as a school teacher.
Oh, totally. Yeah, totally. You're out there, car line, it's hot and sticky. You're like, oh gosh. You're trying to help the kids, and they got coming out of the car with snot running down their face. You're like, oh, go into the car. And you know what? These are easy to wash and dry. So if you do get kid snot in the car line on your pants, you don't have to worry about it. Also, too, anybody I think who works in, if you're working at a store, if you're working at a cash register, if you got to think of the office, like again, please don't think that these pants are just some bad little blow-offs that we stuck with this top simply to give you a good price. No. This is his everyday iconic favorite, one of the favorite fabrics that he does in a pant. And again, packing and traveling, oh my gosh, if you're entertaining this summer at home, you can throw these on. If you're hanging around the house and doing nothing, but maybe reading a good book for your book club, you can wear these pants. But then, hey, dinner, let's go. Hey, I'm going on vacation. Oh, these pants need to go on vacation with me too. Do you like how they talk? These need to go on vacation with me too. They're walking out the building. But it's really,
and you know what's really good? It's like, well, if you're in between sizes, this room for expansion in the waistband is worth the price of admission. I mean, it has this wonderful go up 2 inches. You can dream size in these. You can even, you don't have to worry about, you know, having like a sodium moment. It just goes with your whole waistline, and you don't feel like you're losing any bit of the fashion fun.
Oh, I now that's a good answer. I'm constantly having a sodium moment. That's what I'm going to be saying for the rest of my life. Oh no, yet another sodium moment. Not that I'm eating too much, just a sodium problem.
That's why doctor said it's just a sodium moment. He'll pass.
That's those Southern doctors for you too. Okay.
Exactly.
If you want to do the cobalt blue, that's the least amount that I have, okay? And I'll just give you, there's less than 400, that's going to go. So your top is 22 inches to 35. That's why you get that really nice long length that covers the bun area. Your pant inseam is 30.5 inches. That's a very forgiving inseam. No matter what height you are, you should be in good shape there. We've taken $20 off. It is also the only two-piece set that will feature in this hour. Now, I know we are extremely busy. A lot of you are jumping all over the Today Special. Many of you are grabbing, especially you love the tropical black floral in front that I have beside me. If you can, go automated ordering. If you can, even easier, go to hsn.com. Honestly, it's a couple clicks. You jump to the front of the line. I was in this line, no lie, I was at the Dollar Tree because I love getting services for crafting from the Dollar Tree. And the line was about 8,000 people long, right? And I stood there. And of course, the moment they open up that extra line and you get in there first, you're so happy. That's exactly what going to .com is like. You're just like, oh, I just walked in front of 10 people up to that cash register and they're taking care of me. So if you are having a lot of trouble getting in, just go to hsn.com. It's a couple of clicks and boom, you've got our on sale two-piece set. What do you have coming up? For me, Antthony, I have another class reunion coming up. It's a pretty biggie. It's not a big biggie, but a decently biggie. And you know, you want to look your best, and you're like, what am I going to wear? This would be great for that class reunion. Like, if you do have the picnic thing, and they do in the summertime, this would be a great outfit for the class reunion.
Absolutely.
Yeah, love it.
And I love it, like with the GG2 long Bermuda. How cute would this be with Diane's long Bermuda shorts? I mean, this top lends itself to a lot of different events, and it's nice to have these outfits pulled together. So in a rush, I always do with my mom's closet. I put her earrings, her necklace with the outfit. I said, Mom, this is what you have to wear Monday. This is what you're gonna wear Thursday. And then we kind of gone into seasons. This is one of those outfits, just put it in the closet, set it with a pair of earrings and a necklace, and you're out the door.
Yeah. All right, so here's what we gotta do. We gotta wrap it up. And now we're gonna, what are we doing, guys? Oh, we are moving the shrug. Oh, good. All right, here we go. Look at this. So I decided to put this shrug over our Today's Special to give it, you know, I'm gonna tie it up even higher. I think I'm gonna match the Empire waist on this. See if I can get this right, Antthony. There you go. All right, so Antthony is truly the champion of shrugs. He probably does the most versatile and most popular shrugs that we offer anywhere in HSN because it's that easy. Like I took my Today Special. If you want to change the look up of it, you can throw the shrug on. If you want to take it and wear it down, you can. You want to tie it really low, you can do that as well. It's just a really awesome item. Will you do me a favor? Yeah, let's grab those because they match back to it, and we'll put these out together. So here's what we're doing with the shrug. We start off, oh, we're skipping the belt. We have black, jade, orange, tan, and we also have an ultraviolet that we do not have on the set. Antthony might have it, but I do know it's in stock. And I'm obviously wearing the black. We also have, I'm gonna grab it for you right here. Thank you, my love. Oh, thanks, God. Is that the ultraviolet? Okay, very good. So we have 1, 2, 3, 5 colors. And then I wanna show you, we also have the sheared neck halter tank top. This is so, oh, please.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Treat yourself to this.
Isn't it to live for?
I love this. This matches back to all of those colors that we have in it. Oh, this is under a jacket, under a blazer, oh my, by itself with a white pair of crop pants. This is one of my favorite color combinations right here. It's going to be this taupe color, we're calling it sand, with white crop pants or a white jean, a cute little white tennis shoe, a little sandal. And if you want to cover up your arms, obviously just get the shrug to go along with it. So this is available as well. We will get to that. But Antthony, let's talk about your shrugs. Why do you think, because you've designed a lot of them over the years, that your shrugs are so popular?
I think ladies love a third piece, or they love the accessory of having something layered. A lot of times, you know, it's a confidence builder, but also it's a great finishing piece. And we do extremely well with this type of shape because you can either tie it or you can wear it cascade down like I have it here. And you can mix and match. It's kind of like that old concept of multiples dressing. When you have these block colors or these solid colors, they allow you to not buy clothes, but build a wardrobe. So if you bought that beautiful, or if you buy the beautiful Audrey funnel neck sleeveless tank, you could put any color under any one of these. You could take the black and you could put a dreamy blue underneath it, and you get a whole different look with our travel pant that we just showed with the other set. So you're building a whole new wardrobe, and it's so effortless. And also, it's a finisher. It changes the whole look of what you did with your dress, Suzanne. Look, you just tying it around your dress, it just made it a whole different look.
Right, isn't it funny? So we all love the dress, it's great, but again, if you want to do it a little more accentuate your waist, and if I left the sleeves down, great, I can do that, right? Which is, look what it did. It took a great dress and just instantly, it also adds a little more warmth when you're wearing it, or maybe you want a little more coverage, or you just want to change the look of it. Now, I have to show you, Antthony, because this is called my fake it till you make it rich girl look. It is my favorite color combination. These pants are coming up.
Oh, I love it.
They have been so popular today. In fact, they're so popular, they added them to our show with Antthony this afternoon. Look at this. Do this, and again, wear it just these two together by itself. But I am telling you, if you add the shrug on top of it, you will look like you're worth $1 million. And I say fake it till you make it. This is my all-time favorite. I'm not a rich girl, but I want to look like I'm one, color combination. And you know what's so easy and breezy about this? You look sophisticated. It's effortless. You know, you don't look like you're trying too hard when you have, it reminds me, I've been watching the Roland Garros tennis, because you know I play a lot of tennis, Antthony. And if you look at the French women and the French people, they have such impeccable style. This reminds me of kind of that classic, beautiful, timeless look that they create.
You know what, I agree with you. What I love about this top, if you ever took dance and you were ballet, you took ballet class, this is the first layer piece you get. Because it not only is it very pretty and flattering to the body, but it's very warm. So if you want something that gives you a little bit more, you know, wearing in an air conditioning unit or inside of a building, this is a perfect piece. But look how gorgeous it is when you just loosely tie it at the bottom, Suzanne. You get this very bloussant look. And like you said, it looks very European, looks very French. And this orange color, it'd be hard to find in a brick and mortar store, this coloration, because they don't take the chance on these kind of colors. They think you just want to be, you know, run of the mill, basics, you know, basic tones that you see everywhere, gray and these out of season tones. But this color is very now. You go into a pedicure place, this is the #1 color in varnish. You see these oranges, you see these turquoises, you see these really blues, and women want that palette.
Yeah, oh, I completely agree. Oh, I love that combination. So Grace is wearing, remember that little halter top, tank top's coming up. Love, I would get that right now if I were at home. I really would. She's got the shrug on, and then she's got a really cute little print pant that's available. You can ask about that or check it online. I have to show you this other combination because this is completely opposite. And sometimes I'm in the mood to, you know, like, oh, I wear the beige and the whites and blah, blah, blah. But every now and then we gotta have some fun. Check it out. I'm wearing the black shrug, so I can't show it, but look at these pink crop pants coming up. Anthony, these are the cutest darn things. Put it back to black. Now you're the woman who's got zest for life. You know, you walk in and people are like, girl, you need to be my bestie, okay? Like, this combination is so good. Yes, we're gonna get to the pants. They actually look like they're very, very tailored, but they're stretchy and comfortable as well. So we'll talk about these. I know everybody was loving them earlier, so we'll talk about that. But how fun is this black? Oh, thanks for wearing the white pants. There we are. Or of course, go back to the orange. That'll work as well. All right, so we're gonna leave these out here with me, and we're gonna talk about this amazing top. So Anthony, I want you to take over because you might have done this in the past. I do not recall you doing this. What is the story about the structure of this one?
Oh, this is like probably one of our best-selling tops. What it is the Audrey, and what we did with the Audrey this season is we put a little mock finish along the edge of her. You ladies have bought her with just a little bit of a demure caterpillar shearing without the mock, but this is like the Breakfast at Tiffany's tank that every woman pays a lot of money to, like the Bergdorfs and the Neiman's of the world, and we really have perfected this for the bra strap detailing, for the portrait line, because that's the part that most designers get wrong, is this portrait, the breast area,
yes,
that, you know, give you enough movement in the apex area, and it just doesn't show all the cutlets under
yes,
the arm, and the sleeve broadness on it is perfect. It's perfect.
Sometimes, and I've attempted to do sort of these really tight, more halter tops that really come up close to my neck, and the bras are a nightmare for that. Really a nightmare. I cannot find, and I've tried tube bras and all this other stuff. It doesn't look right, but I love the fact you give us us that cool look, but you give us so much strap coverage up here. This makes it, again, very wearer friendly. Now, look at the material, stretches for miles, which is awesome. If you can swing it today, this is also on sale. I would highly recommend to get the shrug and get the top. I think it looks so gorgeous being monochromatic, and then you can obviously wear the pieces completely separate. I also loved your little peak hole back with the little hook on it.
Well, that's very true to the period of the 50s. We did the little hook and eye closure and then the little keyhole back that makes it very authentic, very Jackie O, very now. And what I love about this is it's done in the studio stretch, so you don't have to worry about it across back, not giving you enough movement and mobility. And the color assortment, I think, is dreamy because you can play color blocking. You can mix the turquoise with the light oranges. You could take the khaki or the cappuccino and put it with the black and get a color blocking theme. Just think of this as that wonderful underpinning that you always wanted that can take a blazer from really being very serious to very soft. You could take a leather jacket or a denim jacket and have effortless appeal back to your favorite bottom. This gives you a timeout as far as thinking about so much what you're going to wear that day. This becomes this problem solver for a lot of getting out of the office or getting out of the house on time for work.
For sure. Okay, colors. We start off once again, sand. That's my rich girl color. Then we have, this is actually, that's the ultraviolet. Remember, I do have the ultraviolet in the shrug. You'll see it on .com. Then in my hand, obviously we have the black. The most popular is now the orange, but we also have a jade. So I do want to show you the jade online. So that is the jade. Your sizing for this goes extra small to 3X, and it's 25.5 inches long. Please appreciate the length on that too. And thank you, Anthony. You don't do anything crop and crazy that we have to fight with. And this also is long enough that if we do, but the material is also nice because if we do want to tuck it in, you can.
Yeah, absolutely. And I love this shape because this is a shape you see in a lot of the big stores, like with the C and the O and the S. You know, they really have cornered this look, but it's so expensive. And women out there, they love this very easy, you know, Southern look. It really is a Southern look. If you go to golf course, you see the women that are watching their husband play golf, and maybe they're playing golf. This is an easy piece for them to put in pickleball. They put it with a wonderful little skirt. I love this top with a skirt. I love it with a Bermuda because it's long enough. It's very flattering. And if you play tennis, Suzanne, so you know this length looks great with a tennis skirt. It's just really, really fun. You can flip it in the front and tuck it and wear it long in the back.
Yeah, super cute. And again, here, these pants are coming up, which everybody has gone. Are we going to save enough time for the pants? Because we have to get to these babies because they are. First time I've ever seen them. I'm sure he's probably done them before, but not in this design. These pants are as cute as the day is long. But again, these two pieces, a white little sandal, a white little cute tennis shoe, maybe you have a little wedge shoe you love to wear, put on a straw hat. Oh my gosh. Again, you just feel so comfortable and you just look so pulled together. And isn't it fun when we have pieces that when we walk out the door, we truly feel like $1 million. And we look like $1 million. We feel like it, you know? You just walk in and you say, yeah, but Anthony's done it. He makes clothing that is so user-friendly for all of us. It doesn't matter your body shape, your body size. He's brilliant at patterning, and that is part of his impeccable couture background. He understands women, our shapes, our sizes. It's so funny, just to tell you this, how picky he is. He posted a picture of them doing a fitting, and I think it was in, probably in New York, I don't know where it was. He's in the picture, and these poor girls are standing there in front of him. And I think he was having a Devil Wears Prada moment. He's never serious. He's one of the sweetest guys, but this picture was so intense. I was like, he was kind of going, you know. But explain what you were doing in that picture.
You just see me in the garden.
Yeah. But what was that?
I'm tough on my gardener, too. I'm like, oh, gosh.
Yeah, but Anthony, what were you doing in that picture?
Well, we were going over, like, I think it was a bust measurement, and it has to be on point. And if they take just 1/8 of an inch out, it ruins the whole creation. Can you imagine? Sometimes it's sewer error. And I would tell my sewers, please, when you go to work to sew that day, be happy. Try to find something positive to think about. Because if you have a bad day, you'll ruin a whole lot of clothes. I mean, it's just 1/8 of an inch is a lot when you lose in a cross bust. I'm really a stickler for detail.
Yes.
I'm a stickler for detail. I'm a life of the party, but I'm like, the details have to be there.
It was, and I'm only kidding. He's one of the nicest, sweetest human beings I've ever met in my life. I would live with him if he allowed me to do that. If he would, I'd move in with him. But that one picture to me was a perfect example of how, yes, he's darling, but he is absolutely a stickler for getting this stuff right. That's why consistently over years and years and years, he has been one of the most popular clothing designers at HSN because it fits all of us and it fits so beautifully and he does the right fabrics and obviously I'm excited about it. Okay, look at little cha-cha-cha. All right, Miss Lori, she is back. I know, right? I kind of want to go out and find someplace to, you know, something. Okay, here we go. This is our Today Special. If you have not seen it, we've now sold well over 8,000. Now, we are coming up on 1 o'clock East Coast time, and so it's much earlier on the West Coast. There are less than 6,000 left for the rest of the entire day, and we're now just hitting midday here. If you're thinking about it, can we show .com? Oh no, yeah, I do want to get to the pants, maybe not. We'll just go right to the pants, you guys, but go to .com to find the dress. The animal print is basically almost completely sold out. It will not be on another airing. Also, I would recommend, I think it's called the, what was the one with the oranges, Anthony? The floral multi.
The floral multi.
If you can't get the size in the animal, grab the floral multi because it's beautiful and that's the next one to go. All right, so we're wrapping up this hour on a great pant. It was so popular earlier, we decided to pop it in our show today. I love this. We have black, the hot pink. I'm all about that color in this one. Then we have your classic beautiful white, and then we have a pear color. Length on this 25 inches, machine wash, extra small through 3X. Anthony, I'm gonna let you take over and show everybody this fabulous pant.
Well, I love this fabric because about 7 years ago, we were in Paris and we did a fashion show and we went to Galeries Lafayette and I fell in love with Stella McCartney's line and she had a whole pant collection done in this millennial stretch. And I begged Charlie, who's been with me from day one, to get this fabric for me. He couldn't. He said, Anthony, it's so expensive. I really would love to do it for you, but like Express and Ellis and Calvin, they're the ones that are dominating the market in this fabric. And you ladies were paying hundreds of dollars for this fabric. Fast forward, Nike, Goddess, Lululemon, all those big stores were able to bring it to you girls, still in a $100 price point. About a year ago, Charlie called me. He says, Anthony, I can get you great goods. Would you be interested? But I need HSN to commit. And HSN came to the table and committed to this piece goods. And today you have Millennial fabric, which is the #1 fabric in sports leisure, #1 fabric in comfort stretch pants. And no one in the market is doing it at this price point with this finish, which is a rose petal finish. You can search high and low. Even the best of the best don't have this. Not even Ralphie Baby has this fabric. And I'm proud of it because all your reviews reflect it. You can see the quality, the stitching, the colors. It's evident. This is one of the best fabrics we've ever brought to HSN.
I love it. And how is it crisp yet stretchy?
It's amazing. It's a finish. They do it in a vat, and it's the mechanical weave of this. There's a little bit of viscose, but there's so much spandex in it. When you feel this, you feel that there's so much give, and you don't get that much percentage in a pant normally. But because it's millennial, because it's an active fabric, they're able to put more of it in it, and you don't lose the memory. Sometimes, like in a chintz pant or even in a very active pant, you don't get that memory, that precise snapback. You get that in this, and you get the construction. We tested this waistband with over 200 of our core girls, and Rosa in our pattern room, who does pants, she put this wonderful elastic on the inside. It's contoured to your waistline. You won't get plumber's bum. You won't get that muffin spillover. And you read the reviews. Every woman that's worn this pant, they feel so set in the pant. Look at the way it just shapes. It's not a jegging. It's not denim.
Right.
Forget those pants. Think of the most dreamiest pant that you can wear that feels light, but also you feel cool in, and that's what this pant is. You feel so cool in it. The touch is cool.
It's surprising. It's so refined and chic for a very stretchy pant. Does that make sense? A lot of times stretchy pants are like, oh, they're comfy, they're stretchy, they're great, but they're not refined and chic. This is a very tailored, beautiful pant. I thought, honestly, it was a much more structured, tighter weave. It is unbelievably stretchy, but it doesn't look like it is. It looks more like a trouser.
Well, that's why you see the golfers, they can bend down, they come up and they have no creases. You can do a lot of mobility things. And what I love about this pant, if you're a walker, you like to walk, this is your treat. You like to futz around in the garden or futz around the house. I know some ladies like to move things around, move it around. Your husband comes over, well, what happened to the sofa? Oh, it's another room. I mean, if you're that kind of gal, you're changing up everything at the house. This is your pant.
Well, Anthony, I've got to say goodbye for now. Thank you for an amazing show. You know I love you.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
I love you.
All right, guys, hang out with me. Next hour, we have some of the top electronics in the world. I'll have that, all free shipping. After that, Pry Beauty. Both next hour and the hour after that, we have free shipping on everything.